So I've noticed something very weird on YouTube, and it's mostly in tech videos. The big YouTubers are using ads to spread their channel, like Linus, Your Average Consumer, Austin. My only thing is, you already have millions of subs. Why do you need to use ads to spread your content even more? You like pop up on the first time you look up iPad or iPhone, your name pops up, so unbelievable.
Get lost, get faded, get high off the love we're making. Go home with you late night. I do anything to feel alright.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And yes, we are back in our usual location. And guess what? You can kiss this goodbye because we are going to get a green screen. I placed the order in and the green screen is coming. So get ready, guys, for some more high quality videos. I am super pumped. However, there is a delay on the microphone. It is back ordered, so I'm going to have to wait on that. But still, upgraded videos are coming. It's going to come fast. But guys, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you guys for subscribing. To everybody that checked out my video on Steam Mobile Tech, I tell you guys, he is an amazing dude. He's an amazing guy. And to his subscribers, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present myself to you. And if you enjoy my content, please make sure you hit the like button because more stuff is going to come. So let's get right into it. And listen, most of these stories that I'm going to talk about, they are kind of old, but they're still going around, so I figured I should talk about them a while. And the first story up is, of course, the one that made big headlines, big news, big rumors, that the iPhone is going to USB Type-C. Now, according to a bunch of users and images up on the screen, they are saying that when you try to reset your iPhone or get someplace with a factory reset or kind of, I guess you could say, back up and restore through iTunes on your MacBook, somebody found an image showing a USB Type-C cable going into the MacBook, and it used to be the Lightning image. Now, at first I looked at this image and I was like, okay, we're gonna get USB Type-C. But then I thought about it more, and my answer is simple. Apple is not going to the USB Type-C connector. Not yet, anyway. Let me explain. So first of all, as you all know, Apple has to follow a mandate that says that their next iPhone or any of their smartphones must support USB Type-C. That does not mean that it has to have USB Type-C on the phone. It just has to support USB Type-C. Now, we do know, and I think it's proven at this point, that Apple is going to ship a fast charger in the box, which we also know is Type-C. So, case in point, they will follow a mandate that is out for a while. They have to follow it. So that's one. Number two, if you guys don't know, the Lightning port is a proprietary port from Apple. And that port makes them hella moolah. Hella moolah. More money than me. Well, I guess more than anybody. But still, that little port is the source of Apple's growth and income for the iPhone. Not just on accessories, but from third-party manufacturers, from people making cables, to headphone dongles, to connectors, to adapters. The Lightning port is their proprietary port. Everything is going on USB Type-C now, so they're not making money. Of course, they do have $9 dongles for USB Type-C, but still, that Lightning port is a proprietary. And number three, Apple, in my opinion, the reason that this is not happening, in my opinion, I want to be wrong. I would love USB Type-C on the iPhone, but I don't think it's happening right away. I think maybe sometime next year or maybe the year after, but just not right now because, again, Apple, I personally think Apple would rather go portless than put the Lightning cable out of the iPhone and put USB Type-C. It just would not make sense for Apple from a money standpoint. It wouldn't make sense for a consumer standpoint because now you have the iPad, the MacBook, and the iPhone all charging with the same cable. That would make sense, but to Apple, they just want the moolah. So I don't think they're going to switch from Lightning to USB Type-C. I do think it will have the Type-C to Lightning in the box to support the mandate, but I still do not believe it's going to happen. Sorry to spoil your fun, but again, I could be wrong. And to be honest with you, I want to be wrong on this. I would like to see the Type-C connector on the iPhone. So that's story number one. No, story number two is, of course, the big thing with MacBooks. So there was a filing from Apple. In order for any product to be sold, you have to file it. And they've been doing this for a while, but we've seen 6 different MacBooks filed, and everybody jumped to the conclusion that we are getting confirmed. We are getting confirmed 16-inch MacBook Pro. Shut up. Let me explain. So, although it is 6, and I can't believe I just jumped up, even though there are 6 MacBooks listed and it's a possibility that one of them is, I do not believe that is the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I don't believe that is all of it. I believe maybe just one of them, but the other ones are probably just refreshes. You gotta remember, Apple has the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro, and that's 3 right there. So, you refresh 3, and then the other 3 could be the 16-inch. That's 4, if they were to do this. It doesn't confirm it, but it doesn't take it out of the question. While I am excited to see what Apple does with this, I do think it also could be a lower cost MacBook Air because the sales numbers for those are just ridiculous, to say the least. So let's see what this goes. I do think that the 16-inch is in there. I just don't think it's been confirmed because it didn't say 16-inch on the filing. So get those theories out of your head. Thank you. And last story up of the day, final news, not really too important, but it involves, I believe, personally, one of my favorite companies that I work with, the Sony PlayStation. Now, E3 has been done for a while, and everybody has been talking about E3, but Sony didn't show up at E3. And everyone was saying this was a big mistake. Well, actually, it's not a big mistake. It's actually a smart thing on Sony. Because first of all, by not showing up to E3, you create more buzz because you're curious to see what they're hiding. You get more people talking about why they didn't show up versus when they were there. That's one. Number 2, Xbox debuted the Project Scarlet, which will be their next gen console. Sony did kind of come out and say what they're doing, but by having Microsoft come out and say what they're going to do allows Sony to see and get an idea of where they could push in advance for the console war. Now everybody brings up the argument, oh, what are the console war? There should be no console war. There should be this and that. Guys, PCs are better than consoles, we get that, but look, the big two that have been at war together has been Xbox and Sony. So, I don't understand. It's PlayStation and Xbox, but Sony, Microsoft. But still, that's number 2. And number 3, the reason why this benefits Sony is because they were technically at E3. Because most of the games that were shown on the Xbox, most of those games carried over to the PlayStation. Some of them weren't Xbox One exclusive. So games like, like the Avengers and a couple of other, I forgot a name. But the point is that there are games that support the Xbox that support the PlayStation. So Sony really didn't need to show up. They had a point. Now, of course, they won't be doing a PlayStation Expo, but we can hope that next year we do see some more of Sony and we get some more things. But I wanted to talk about it because a lot of people have been saying that Sony made a mistake. I personally don't think they made a mistake. They actually did the smartest thing. Because look, I'm talking about why they didn't show up and why it works. More people are focused on Sony. They were looking forward to Sony versus Microsoft. No disrespect to Microsoft, but you see where I'm going with this? More people are buzzing about Sony not showing up than caring about E3. Although E3 had a lot of great stuff, I can't deny that. And that's it for Technoid. So guys, this was a hyper episode. I'm just excited to be back on. I'm really so happy that, I'm having you guys as subscribers, having you guys as fans. Thank you so much. We are 16 subscribers away from 500 this summer, and then when we get back, 600. But guys, thank you so much for subscribing. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. As always, share with your friends, share with your family. Once again, subscribe to Sneed Mobile Tech. He is a smart man. He outsmarted me, but again, he's the better guy. So please definitely go check his channel out. Also, if you can't find his channel, on my YouTube page, I have a list called YouTube Family, where basically it's just a bunch of family, friends, and people that I consider family on YouTube. He is on there, so please go check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and peace!